Morning. Glad to be back.
Better than looking at four walls.
What's going on?
I found my stuff, but I haven't found my desk yet.
Anything else?
No,
Where's everyone else?
I've got no idea.
DCI's office, toilets.
And we're back where we started.
Home sweet home. Hello.
Ah, it's Danny, isn't it?
Hello, Sarge.
Morning, everyone.
Yeah.
OK, find yourself somewhere to perch. You'll be hearing from the new governor, Mr. Chandler, later. Lads, could you... Thanks. But I want to say a few words quickly before the phones start ringing. I'll get right to the point. Sunhill CID's rep is right down the sewer, with the public and the uniform team downstairs. So apart from catching villains, your priority from now is to get stuck in and make friends, in and out of the nick. Be humble, be patient. Remember, CID supports uniform, not the other way round. All clear so far?
Crystal Gov?
Right, you all know the drill. Ongoing jobs are staying with Barton Street. Here, it's year zero. We pick up what's come in overnight. You two need to sort out who they've got in the bin and task officers to deal. On top of that, though, I want everyone on active research. You need to get a fresh picture of the patch. Who your prom noms are, where the burglars go, who the Toms talk to. Update yourselves with the sex offenders register. Talk to people, share information, look to recruit new informants. OK, that's it. Before you get going, we don't necessarily all know each other, so quick round of intros. I'm DI Alex Cullen, transferred from the West End.
DS McAllister, transfer from Barton Street.
DS Vic Singh, ditto Barton Street.
Kate Spears, just finished a tour with Stamford Bridge CSU.
How you doing, folks? I'm DC Paul Riley, over from Barton Street as well.
This is DC Duncan Lennox. I'm DC Mickey Webb. This is DC Danny Glaze. Unfortunately for us, we're already here.
This is Chief Inspector Derek Conway.
Sir?
Sergeant Bob Cry.
Nice to meet you, sir. Pleasure, Bob.
Thank you. Sorry, sir.
Andrew?
Thank you, Andrew.
You seem to be the centre of attention, Gov.
Good. Right, time for my party piece.
You really gonna serve them?
Yeah.
Should get them sitting up and taking notice.
I'll make a politician of you yet.
Come on, love. You'll be late at this rate.
Yeah. Apparently Mr. Chandler is expecting me at 10 o'clock, so I'm told. Do you think I'm up to speed with all this, Laura?
Or what?
The job.
Do you think you are? You've hated being stuck at home.
Well, apart from the board on Friday, I've still got a new boss and a whole new team to impress.
You'll be fine.
Get demoted again and we'll lose all that pension.
You won't be demoted.
No, just get sacked.
You've done nothing wrong, Jack. You've just got to make that clear.
Yeah, that's the whole point, Laura. It's what I didn't do.
You have got to try and stay positive, love. That's the important thing. That's better.
I'll knock 'em dead, shall I?
There you go. There's croissants there if you want them.
Thanks, sir.
Get stuck in.
We will, sir.
Easy was, wasn't it, all day?
Is this a wind-up?
Tastes like it.
Cat, isn't it?
Cass, actually.
You don't fancy showing me around the red light district later, do you? Governor's got us out on field studies. I've been told I've got to make friends.
Is he taking a piss?
Put them on.
What's all this?
Superintendent Chandler's way of welcoming you to the new Sunhill. He's over there. Hurry up and get served. Mr. Chandler wants to talk as soon as everyone's fed.
Yes, sir.
That's the same old muck.
There's no into that. Cath, Nick, I'm Tom Chandler. Both on the full cook?
Yeah. You took your time.
You took your time, Sarge.
Oh, keep forgetting. You know Debs was just one of us little people till last week, and now look at her.
Shut up, Paul.
That your man there, is it? DCI Dodgy. DCI Jack Meadows to you.
Oh, good morning, sir. Welcome back.
So what's going on?
It's Mr. Brownlow's furniture. You've got a message from Mr. Chandler. He said, can you go straight up to his office and wait?
Okay.
He was quite specific. Not CID, his office.
All right, Reg. I heard you the first time.
All right, everybody. The idea of this morning is to get across two things. One is that I serve you guys as well as the public. And the other is about what I want long-term for this Nick.
Flowers and fresh orange juice, sir.
We prefer a new RT car.
Well, funnily enough, I'll be getting to that. But the main point is that we've got to make a fresh start here. Now, I'm not promising you this kind of stuff every day, but I do promise to make you happier to come to work.
A few more bodies on each shift might help, sir.
Okay, it's Jim, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
It's already been sorted, mate. I'm also going to reward effort, and I'm going to give you a better working environment.
We're owed leave as well, sir.
Okay, thanks. Well, I'll look into it. But what I want in return from you is for you to start taking pride in your station and in your work again.
What about the public's attitude then, sir?
As far as they're concerned, every one of us is bent.
I'm aware that there's been a negative response since CIB came in, but I'm not about to deliver a pep talk and then disappear upstairs and let you guys deal with the fallout. Okay? Now, I need an answer to a question. Where do you guys wind down after work? Anybody?
It's normally the Elcott Arms, sir.
The Elcott Arms. OK, well, pending confirmation of arrangements, Andrew, I'd like to invite everybody to the Elcott tomorrow night. Free food and drink from 8 on me. It'll give you a chance to meet the new CID team, and it'll give me a chance to listen to some of your problems for a change.
Reg, you got the occurrence book?
There. Morning, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm here to make a complaint. I'm being harassed by a neighbour. Mr. Griffiths, can I help? Actually, I'd like to speak to one of the new officers.
I'm sure he won't be long now.
Good morning. Here's Jack. I'll see you later, sir.
Jack, it's good to meet you.
And you, sir.
You've met Sita, best PA in the Met. She keeps me sane.
Go.
Alex, DCI Jack Meadows, DI Alex Colin.
Sir?
Hi.
Problem?
Harassment complaint. No details yet, but sounds like it could be racial.
I've asked Alex for early sight of any race or hate crime. We've got to convince people that we can get our act together in the high-profile areas from day one.
I'll come back when I've had a chat.
Fine, thanks, mate. Come in, Jack. Right, anywhere you like, mate. Plenty to do and say. A couple of main points that I'd like to get you up to speed on. First thing, I've asked the DCI at Barton Street to retain ownership of your cases for the time being.
What for, sir?
You were the senior officer when it hit the fan, and while your standing is still in question... Come on, Jack. Chin up.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I mean, go back to my office and get me toys out?
No, there's a report that I want you to put together. Look, I know it's not a lot of fun, but just for now, I think it's cleverest if we keep the Sun Hill public focusing on the fresh faces in CID.
Hey, chat, mate. Front office this way. Mr. Griffiths. Coffee? DS fixing. DI Cullen will be along in a sec.
Have I seen you before?
Possibly. I used to be based at Barton Street.
Is DCI Meadows still in charge of CID?
Yes, as far as I know.
Alex Cullen, Mr. Griffiths. Right, I understand you've had a problem with some neighbours.
Yes. There are two brothers involved. Their names are Michael and Darren Freely.
Hi, Gov. Welcome back.
Thanks, Duncan. DI around?
No, he's downstairs.
See how everyone's busy, eh?
Yeah.
So how's it going then, with the new people?
Yeah, okay. So far, so good. Oh, yeah, you had a call earlier on from a Mrs. Freely. She wants you to call her back.
Helen Freely?
Yep.
Jack? Got a sec? You happy to be back?
I feel like I've died and gone to heaven.
What do you make of the governor?
Well, you were dead, Pally. What did you make of him?
He's not short on energy. Listen, I thought you should know. I just had a call from a contact at Tintagel. Apparently Mr. Chandler's been very busy up there, teeing up the officers on your board.
What for?
Supposedly he's been on and off the phone to the new commander, Ms. Emily Harris, too.
Oh, she's courting her or something.
You obviously haven't seen Commander Harris. Listen, the point is, she doesn't think the buck should have stopped with Chris Deacon.
Oh, so what? Harris wants my head, so does Chandler.
You can't infer that for definite.
Look, he's already decided that I'm a PR liability. He's taken me off active inquiries till the board. I mean, that's hardly a vote of confidence, is it?
Could be a lot safer. Fewer hostages to fortune. If it was me, I'd be parking my arse gratefully on the subs bench at least until after Friday.
Yeah, well, thanks, Tarrant.
That's what friends are for. By the way, did you know that your new DI was Chandler's oppo at the West End?
No, I agree. I think that's a good idea. Now, what I'd also like to do is give PCs who have been working really hard an extra leave day. So now, do you think you can schedule that if I give you the overtime budget?
I don't see why not.
Go. Right, you got a sec?
Can we talk about this later, Jim?
Certainly, sir.
Thank you. Have you talked to your complainant?
Yeah. I thought you'd like to see the note straight away.
Why?
It's quite a story. Especially the part about DCI Meadows. 7 years ago, there's a special constable at Sunhill called Barry Freely. Freely had some nasty run-ins with a difficult black youth called Jenna, who was being counselled by Griffiths at the youth club. Then one day, Barry Freely stabbed and killed, and DCI Meadows is put in charge of the inquiry.
And was Freely on or off duty when he was killed?
Off. He was out shopping with his wife and one of his 2 boys. So, Freely's wife gives a good description of the attacker, picks out Jenna in an ID parade, he's arrested, looks all sewn up. Then in comes Frank Griffiths and says Mrs. Freely lied about having never seen Jenna before. CPS is convinced by the evidence he offers. They decide the ID is malicious and the charges against Jenna are dropped.
But the Freelys blame Griffiths?
Yeah, got quite nasty. Stirred up a lot of bad feeling locally. But that would have been it. Except a month ago, the Griffiths family moved in around the corner from the Freelys. Since then, there have been 4 incidents, all apparently racially motivated. But Griffiths reckons that's just a cover, and it's Barry Freely's sons getting their revenge.
OK. What's the story with Meadows?
Griffiths reckons he seriously compromised his integrity in the course of the investigation.
How?
Wasn't keen to give details, but he made it clear that he wants the DCI kept right away from the case.
I like his style. He's a bit dishy, isn't he?
Oh, that's really relevant.
No, I think he meant it, though.
Did you know they've taken the word gullible out the dictionary?
Better than being a cynical old git, isn't it?
Nick, are you and Cass mobile?
More or less, sir.
Any chance of a lift to Elfield Crescent?
Yeah, it might be a bit mingy in the back, sir. The rubbish some people leave.
It's all right. I'm wearing the full body armour.
What's that?
Are you still getting a lot of problems going to calls?
Well, either they're really suspicious, or they want us to warn them who the dodgy ones are.
Nick?
Problem is, they've only got half the info, and most of that's wrong.
This is Nelfield Crescent, sir.
OK. It's number 21, Nick? Thanks, guys. I'll give you a call when I'm done. Mr. Griffiths. Tom Chandler, Sunhill.
Come in.
Thank you.
I'm surprised my visit to the station elicited so much interest. So, is this your first day in charge of Sun Hill?
It certainly is.
Not an easy job. To regain the public's trust after everything that's happened.
I relish the challenge. You've reported some serious problems, Mr. Griffiths, which I believe started several years ago when Barry Freely was murdered.
His family accused me of racism, of conspiring to free his killer because the boy was black.
You were satisfied the boy was innocent?
I had reasonable doubt about his guilt. Yes.
Any problem with the Freelys in the intervening period?
No. But I'm certain it's the two brothers. The younger one, Michael, is well known as a troublemaker. This is my daughter, Melody. Melody, this is Superintendent Chandler.
Hi, Melody. How are you?
It could have been anyone did those things to us, Dad. Why accuse the Freelys?
Why defend them? They bear nothing but hatred towards you.
Were you aware the Freelys lived around the corner when you bought the house?
Yes, but I wasn't going to allow their presence here to stop me from getting the property I wanted.
No, of course not. You told D.I. Cullen that you didn't want DCI Meadows involved in your case because he compromised his integrity in the original investigation. It's quite a serious allegation.
Yes, I know.
You can be completely honest with me, Mr. Griffiths. Anything you say to me now will not result in any negative comeback for you.
When DCI Meadows found out what I knew, he tried to stop me, which may have had something to do with the fact that he was having an affair with Helen Freely at the time.
Cheers.
What's the curry like?
All right, Gov. You don't mind are you upset later?
Alex, can you pull the Barry Freely murder file from out the archives for me?
Sure, Gov. Something going on.
I'll let you know. Now, a quick chat, Jack.
Sir?
I've just been talking to a Frank Griffiths. He's alleging harassment by Michael and Darren Freely. I think you knew the family.
Yeah, I knew Barry, the boy's father. I was SIO on the case when he was stabbed.
Mr. Griffiths had plenty to say about your involvement in the case.
Yeah, well, Frank Griffith is not what he seems. I mean, he's on a mission. He uses his position at the college to influence the black students.
In what way?
Well, he's into all that black power stuff. When Barry Freely was killed, he used his knowledge of the law to deliberately throw off the investigation.
By exposing Helen Freely in a lie about her knowledge of the suspect.
Well, no, that's not true. No, Helen Freely didn't lie about who she'd seen.
Just whether or not she'd seen him before.
I had circumstantial evidence.
Griffiths says you tried to intimidate him.
Well, that's rubbish. I was doing my job.
Were you doing Mrs. Freely as well? Griffiths says you were a regular nighttime caller.
Well, apart from being the SIO, I was also a friend of Barry's. So I spent a lot of time around there, helping her through it, when that was only natural. Frank Griffith is a stirrer and a bigot.
Thank you. That's all I need to know. I want an FLO attached to the family and surveillance put on the Freely boys, and you are heading the case.
Yeah, but this morning you said that...
I want to respond aggressively to this, Jack. Griffith's lack of confidence in us is directly related to his past dealings with you. You were the man to fix it.
I can't see it working.
I've warned Griffiths and I've briefed Alex. Use him and anybody else you want. Look on this as an opportunity, Jack. It's the kind of positive thinking I need from you if you're going to be part of my team. Understood?
Hang on, Libby.
Cheers.
Mine's Blackpool.
A little more information than I needed, Sarge.
What was the chat about, Sarge?
The DI's sorting out a first response team for hate crimes and CIs. Me, Kate, Danny and him.
Oh, great. Apartheid time.
That suits me fine. All that touchy-feely stuff does me right up.
It means we get dumped with all the crap jobs.
Only most of them.
I should have transferred out this nick when I still had the option. When it's the DCI and let Don Beach walk all over him, we might just be getting a little bit more respect.
Rest, Mickey.
Well, the lazy git couldn't care less, could he? Well, you don't...
You looking for me, Gov?
Mr. Chandler said you were up to speed. So I need you to organise a family liaison officer for the Griffiths.
Singh's got plenty of experience.
Yeah, well, I'm going to see Griffith now. We'll brief the FLO and organise an obbo for the Freely lads when I get back.
You don't want me to make a start?
Well, we've got plenty of time. I'll be back in about an hour. Hello, Helen.
Hello, Jack. I rang. I wasn't expecting a visit in person.
Well, this is an unofficial visit.
So what's new? Bad old joke, sorry. Coffee?
No, thanks. You look just the same.
Liar.
So, how's the boys?
Not boys anymore. It's 6 years since you've seen them, isn't it? They've grown up. Mike's Mike. Up and down every 2 seconds. Everyone tells me time heals, but I don't think he ever really got over Barry, you know. Darren's different, much more like his dad. He's got his own flat, decent job. He's even found work for Mike with him.
Oh, yeah? Where?
Sports centre. Darren's doing carpentry for the new development. So, have you heard?
About Frank Griffith.
He's less than 100 yards away. Near enough to spit on.
So you know what he's saying about your lands?
They've got nothing to do with that business. Of course, he'd love to make someone think they had.
What about Mike? I'd imagine that he might too.
No way. He's at Darren's half the time. Oh, look, the Griffiths are the first black people round here. I'm not all that surprised they're having trouble.
So why did you call me?
To ask you if there's anything you could do, or I could do, about getting Griffiths to move.
Well, if he committed a crime...
He was at my front door this morning, ranting and raving at me, accusing Darren and Michael. Oh, you know the background, Jack. You're the DCI. Surely you can do something.
Do you know what's been happening at Sun Hill, Helen? I've got a new boss breathing down my neck. I've got a disciplinary board to go through on Friday, and I could be losing my job here.
So you don't need skeletons come rattling out the cupboard.
It was a messy business.
Are you talking about Barry's murder now? Or your failure to stop Griffiths getting his killer off? Or you screwing the dead man's wife to make her feel better about it all?
Look, that's not fair, Helen. It was much...
I'm sorry.
Look, Griffith has already been in stirring it with my boss about us.
What do you expect?
If anything else comes out...
I'm hardly going to go and shout the odds all over Sun Hill, am I?
All right. So, these incidents...
They're nothing to do with us.
Helen... They've been oboed.
My boys?
Yeah. So whatever they did or didn't do before, it's essential that from now on they stay well clear of Griffith.
I'll ring them straight after work.
You can't risk letting on about the oboe or that I warned you.
I'm not stupid, Jack.
Okay, good.
Will you have that coffee now?
Yeah, okay. And I'll go and see Griffith.
Give him my worst.
So, are we sorted with Griffiths?
Get in there, Gov.
Meaning?
DCI's still out seeing him. He asked me to wait till he gets back before I do the briefing.
I thought I told both of you hours ago I wanted to move quickly on this, Alex.
I've just got a workplace address for Darren Freely from downstairs. I'll send out Lennox and Riley in a bit.
What about family liaison?
I've briefed Vic Singh and Danny Glaze. Glaze knows Griffiths. They're ready to go now. And I've been on to the town hall about getting some covert cameras for the Griffiths house.
Good idea.
I'll send someone round to set it up tonight. I've asked Singh to make sure Griffiths is happy before they go home.
Fine.
Sir?
Could you give us a sec, please, Alex?
Sure.
Have you spoken to Griffiths?
He had to go out for a couple of hours, so I told his daughter I'd be back in the morning.
So what have you been doing?
Well, I had to see my representative.
When I said I wanted an aggressive response, I wasn't making it up as I went along, Jack. Now, I told Griffiths you'd get on top of this. Now, are you on top of it?
Yes, sir. Hello, Laura. Oh, yeah. What time? No, it's all right. I'll look after myself. Right. Bye.
You making a nest in here, Gov?
Waiting for the night turn to come on. Are we organised with Griffiths?
Vic's just called. Cameras are in at the house. He reckons Griffiths is happy with the arrangement so far.
Good. How are your lot settling down?
Seem to be. Sing's a bright spark. Bit cheeky, but Webb's got a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
He'll get over it. What about Spears?
Seems keen.
I like the look of her record.
Is that all?
Good night, Alex.
Good night, Gov.
It's nearly 1 o'clock.
Well, I better make a move then soon. It's been great seeing you again.
Yeah. How's Laura?
Oh, she's all right.
She must be worried for you with all this pressure.
I don't think she understands what it's like. How hard it really is. I'm in this situation at the moment where just about everything's against me. You know, a new boss, a team, culture.
You sound even sorrier for yourself than I do. We shouldn't do this.
Well, I could stay a bit longer. Laura's not going to be coming back.
No, Jack.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I should be going.
You sure there's nothing else I can do? About Griffiths, I mean.
Yeah, well, if he comes to the house, you can always call me. Maybe we can get an injunction against him.
Oh, okay.
Look, Helen, for the record, you're the only woman in 20 years of marriage that I've ever been...
OTS with. That's the phrase, isn't it?
You know how I felt about you.
And you know how I felt. But you missed the boat, Jack. It left. It's too late to get it back now. Take care going home.
You take care.
Danny, what's up? Morning, Gov. We were just going to call you.
There's been another incident at the Griffiths'.
What incident?
Mr. Chandler didn't say, but the covert cameras should have picked up whoever did it.
What covert cameras?
Why are we wasting time?
As far as we know, the Freelys didn't leave Darren's flat after 11.
That can't be right. I was awake till after midnight.
Let's just wait and see until we've seen the videotapes, eh? Come on, Frank.
Will you tell him it's Tom Chandler or something? Thank you. Mike, it's Tom. Bit of a delicate one. I need a clean-up unit around here as soon as I can get one.
There's something. That's the paint.
It's Helen Freely.
2 minutes, Gov.
Jack, I never...
You were caught on film, Helen, so there's no point in denying it. So was it you all the time, these incidents? Now, I can't believe... You must have more or less gone straight over there after I left you last night.
Oh, is that what's bothering you? The fact that I could do such a terrible thing after your tempting offer?
Well, how could you write all that racist filth?
I had to cover myself. Anyway, you told me they were watching the boys, not the house.
How can you be so cold?
Because Griffiths made me that way. He poisoned my life, took away everything I had, for the sake of his prejudice and his screwed-up principles. I was left with nothing, no closure, as you used to put it. Just two very confused little boys, and a lot of anger and bitterness that I have had to live with.
Well, that's still no excuse for what you've done.
What about what he did? What's right and wrong, Jack? Do you really know?
You lied to me, Helen. I thought I was doing you a favour, keeping your lads out of trouble. Look, technically, I'm an accessory to your crime, for Pete's sake.
Oh, poor Jack.
Now, I'm assuming you're not going to mention anything about yesterday. Now, come on, Helen, I need your assurance here. If they find out that I've tipped you off and I spent half the night with you, I'll be done for perverting the course of justice.
Time, Gov.
Nearly done.
Don't panic. Your secret's safe with me.
How long will she get?
It's hard to say.
Will she be bailed?
I should think so.
I feel sorry for her.
Melody, eat your toast.
Mr. Griffiths?
What about the Freely brothers? We could still be in danger from them. I've got to get Melody off to school, Sarge.
OK, Danny. We're going to leave a couple of officers outside on short patrol for now. And when Helen Freely's charged, we'll get a call.
All right.
Come on, Melody, come on. So what's the
Come
problem with Melody?
Looks like boyfriend trouble.
Oh, God, I'll see you later.
Bye.
What are you carrying on like that for? Just come with me.
I've got nothing to say
There's
to you.
loads.
I've got nothing to
Melody.
Get off of me.
You all right?
I'm fine. Can we just go?
What's the problem with your mates?
Nothing. No.
Look, lighten up, Melody. I'm just trying to be friendly, OK?
I've got nothing to say.
Is that your boyfriend?
No way. I used to go to the other one, KJ. Him and Oz are students at my dad's college. It's the only reason they can come to my house. They're the right sort.
So what was Oz's problem?
Nothing.
Really? Well, you seem pretty angry.
They just get right up my nose. They're just like my dad. They're thinking of teaching the Freeze a lesson.
That's your bail sheet. You're appearing at Canley Magistrates Monday week.
Gov, can I have a quick word?
I'm with the prisoner, Danny. I'll see you later. This way. Are you going to be all right?
I'll see you Monday week, Jack.
I'm Darren, Mr. Meadows.
Yeah, I remember you.
I wanted to ask how you thought Mum was. You know, I'm worried about her.
Well, you know what she's been doing?
No, I had no idea.
Well, I think she needs help.
I know, I've tried. I've spent hours talking, trying to get her to, you know, just to let go, but she won't. Look, can we meet up?
What? I don't know about that.
Please. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know who else I can talk to.
Well, I can't make tonight.
Lunchtime tomorrow at the Tug then.
OK, I'll see you then.
You coming? Mum's in a bad way. She wants to get home.
Put that back in the office, will you, please? Freely business all sorted?
Yeah.
You spotted her yet?
Spotted who?
Commander Harris.
Thank you.
That was surprisingly pleasant.
I'm bribing the canteen staff.
Making an immediate impact, as usual. What's your impression of Jack Meadows so far? Not exactly setting the world on fire.
Not your kind of police officer, then?
I think he's tired. He's failed his people. An officer was killed.
He was kept in the dark by CIB, as I understand it.
You wouldn't have excused yourself on those grounds. He should have accepted responsibility and gone down with his ship, like any decent captain.
Who's the dinosaur now?
As far as the Met's concerned, I think DCI Meadows is part of the problem, not the solution.
And is that how you're going to vote on Friday, at his board?
I'll hear the arguments first.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
We got a result yet?
Helen Freely has been charged and bailed.
What about Frank Griffiths?
Well, he's anxious about the possibility of reprisals. I'm keeping Singh down there for now, and I've left the short patrols as well.
Good. Right, I shall see you at the do then.
Well, I was hoping I could be excused from that. I've got a lot of papers to prepare for the board, and frankly, I'm not in the mood to be celebrating.
I need you down there, Jack.
Well, I was hoping I could just get off back home, you know. And...
Our mission is to get this Nick back on its feet and feeling good about itself. And in order to do that, I need a smiling and supportive senior management presence. See you at 8.
Cheers, mate. There you go, Mickey. Cheers. Cheers, boys. Cheers.
Well, I reckon just about everyone's turned up. We have a choice.
That's free beer, isn't it, eh?
Bread and circus is more like.
I heard it was a Chinese and a karaoke.
Oh, well, you're first up, Nick. I hear you're good at that.
Look, there she is, young Brittany.
Introduce us.
Smithy.
Kate Spears.
Dave. Nice to meet you.
This is Nick.
Hello.
Pleased to meet you.
Tony.
How you doing?
Right, gin and tonic, please.
I'll get this one.
Cass! Bars over there, get yourself a drink. Hi, you look fantastic. Hi, Trudie.
Yes, it is.
How's it going, big man?
Don't call me that.
Spotted any good skives lately?
Leave it.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't, big man?
Look, I've got rank now. I don't need to listen to your crap anymore.
Okay. Sergeant, big man.
I mean it, Vic. Don't make it a fight. It's all right for you, isn't it?
Yeah, if you say so.
Well, some of us around here get an easier ride than others. Don't think I haven't noticed.
Meaning what, exactly?
I think we both know why you're here. Mr. Chandler needs his little pet.
Oh, that's low.
And he's got his nose stuck right up his arse.
You think that? Because if you do, you're sad. Very sad.
The hat fits.
What really bothers you is that I know exactly what I'm doing in this job. I've got contacts in this area that can get me results while you're still fumbling around with your A to Z. I've pulled in more thieves than you've had on paths. And these guys will do exactly what I ask of them. That's what really gets to you, isn't it?
Good difference, sir?
What do the troops think of the new governor?
Well, he seems to be a bit of a hit with the goals.
It's all about before Stamford Bridge.
Did a few months for the flying squad. Been there about 6 months when CIB got wind of something moody going on. My whole team was suspended except for me. Which is how come another way you must be feeling.
What was it like in the squad then?
Live with a load of pumped-up jocks with guns? Caring. Now, most of them were good lads. Oh, there's some well-decent shouts. I love the rush you get. The adrenaline. Brilliant. What?
Nothing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
They make a nice couple, don't they?
Yeah, they do actually. He's a decent specimen.
Riley? Yeah, he's a diamond.
Don't be deceived by appearances.
Give him a chance, Vic. You haven't even met the bloke yet.
He went out with a friend of Sergeant McAllister. She was just been telling me. Apparently the girl was dead keen, but he took her out and he told her he really liked her, but he'd never marry a girl who wasn't a virgin. What?
Word of advice. Don't take everything Sergeant McAllister says as gospel.
And should we do the same with you then, Sergeant?
Going well?
Yes, I think it is. I'll see you in a minute.
Duncan, enjoying yourself?
Not so bad. How about you?
Not really in the party mood.
Must be tough, twiddling your thumbs till Friday.
Well, I've got a lot of stuff to get ready for the board.
But don't worry, I've got a lot of confidence in you. You'll push through. You know when CIB were around earlier? I think there was a lot of unfair blame apportioned, you know that?
Yeah, all right, Duncan. Cheer up. Well, I'll try my best.
No, you're not. You're late and you're standing around like the ghost of Christmas past. Pick it up, Jack.
I'm getting too hot in here. Do you fancy a nightcap somewhere else?
My place?
You're a bit forward, aren't you?
Is this the 21st century, or did you miss that arrival?
Sounds all right to me.
I'll organise a cab. Meet me outside, yeah?
I'll be there.
Two minutes.
See, it's nice out here. Fresh air.
Cool, it's fresh.
Yeah, you can bottle it.
Said it's a chemical weapon.
My head's spinning.
Deep breathing.
Kiss might help. Go on. Yeah, that did help. That's better.
You should have had some pizza, Mickey. That's the cab. Shall I tell him to wait? I'll take that as a no, shall I? Oh, good night, Mickey.
Oh, I believe it.
Duncan, sorry if I was a bit short with you earlier.
Don't worry about it, Gov.
No, I know you were just being supportive.
Hey, I meant what I say.
Yeah, I need all the support I can get at the moment. I reckon that Chandler's out to do me legs.
Why do you think that?
Sources. You must have noticed he's got time for just about everybody else but me. And then there's the DI.
Come on, just because he turned up with Mr. Chandler doesn't mean there's a great plot against you.
Oh, come on, Duncan, you can't be that naive.
Gov?
Hello, are we all on message then?
We got a shout on, Gov.
Not my problem.
Night turn just discovered a dead body, sir. I think it's Darren Freeland.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yep.
So how was the body discovered?
Neighbour called in a disturbance.
Any sign of a break-in?
Apparently not.
Claudia?
Yeah. It's Darren.
I've just pronounced. One of the PCs wrote it down. I don't think he's been dead long. Possibly less than an hour.
The disturbance was called in about 45 minutes ago. Chances are he was alive then.
Cause of death?
He's got a massive contusion to his skull.
Right, thank you.
No problem, Jack.
1 between 4 next of kin, Gov.
Well, the MIT should be here any minute, and I think they'll probably want to deal with that.
No, not here at the office. Have you confirmed it's Darren?
Yes, sir. Are the MIT on the way?
No.
Well, it's obviously murder. Half his skull's curved in.
That's not the problem. They haven't got an SI or a team available.
So?
So, you'll have to take over.
Me?
Mm-hmm. You were with Ahmed.
100 years ago.
We haven't got any choice.
Look, this morning, I wasn't fit to deal with a pickpocket. Now you want me to run a murder inquiry?
Sort yourself out. Do it now. You've got Helen Freely to tell.
I've got a new boss breathing down my neck. I've got a disciplinary board to go through on Friday, and I could be losing my job here.
Look, I know it's not a lot of fun, but just for now, I think it's cleverest if we keep the Sun Hill public focusing on the fresh faces in CID.
Fancy a nightcap somewhere else?
My place?
You're a bit forward, aren't you? You know how I felt about you.
And you know how I felt. But you missed the boat, Jack.
I was sick.
Right, I understand you've had a problem with some neighbours.
Their names are Michael and Darren Freely.
You won't be demoted.
No, just get sacked.
Night turn just discovered a dead body, sir. I think it's Darren Freely.
Look, this morning I wasn't fit to deal with a pickpocket. Now you want me to run a murder inquiry?
Did I fall asleep? What time is it?
6 o'clock.
Is Michael back?
No. Look, Helen, I've got to be off. Is there anything you want before I go?
I want my son back. I want justice this time, Jack. That'd be Michael.
What do you want to tell him for you?
No.
What are you doing here?
Where have you been, Mikey?
Drinking at a mate's?
Something terrible's happened to Darren, love.
What are you talking about?
He's dead, Mike.
I'll see you later, Goff.
OK, thanks, Duncan.
See ya. Morning, Gov. How's the post-mortem?
I'm going there now. Right, any progress?
Well, forensics have taken a whole load of samples. The best so far is a part footprint in blood that was found near to where the body was lying. The tread pattern's fairly standard, but the wear on the heel is distinctive enough for us to follow it up.
So no murder weapon?
No, not yet.
Right. I'll try to get some bodies together, start a search.
Okay.
What the DI want?
I just wanted to know how we were getting on. He's a pretty decent bloke.
Well, there's no reason why he shouldn't be, is there, with you? Right, I'll see you back at the Nick.
Morning.
Morning.
You look rough.
Better than him.
Cause of death is a single blow to the head with a heavy, blunt instrument. There. Could have been something like a crowbar.
Anything else?
Toxicology picked up alcohol in his blood.
Yeah, he went for a drink with his brother in the early evening.
He's also got bruising in various places. And this. We found a small sample of foreign skin tissue on the knuckle. It's male, and he's Afro-Caribbean.
I make you wait up. This is the logger out and missed all the fun, Sarge.
That right, yeah?
Merge on the patch, Mickey. Went off after you left last night. DCI's been drafted in to run it.
Well, come on. We'll miss the action.
They've found some foreign DNA. The pathologist reckons we're looking for a male Afro-Caribbean.
I still don't fancy Mr. Griffiths for it, Gov.
One of your two lads, then?
Morning, sir. I've just been to the pathologist.
We're up to speed, Jack, and Danny's got some information which he tried unsuccessfully to share with you yesterday.
I caught Melody having a row with a mate of hers, Oz Benson, outside the Griffiths' house before we left for school yesterday. She was pretty upset, claimed Oz and this other friend, KJ, were working up to taking revenge on the Freely family.
Should have picked up on this, Jack. Might have prevented a murder.
Apparently these boys are more posers and politicos than fighters, but after all the shenanigans...
And with Griffiths taking them on.
Let's bring all three of them in for questioning. Right, I'll leave you to it, gentlemen.
Sir.
Go, sir.
Time to raise your game, Jack.
Yes, I do understand your concern, Mr. Yes, I will inform the superintendent, sir. Dear me.
Hassel?
Chair of the Afro-Caribbean Residents Group. Also a friend of Frank Griffiths, worried about a witch hunt.
I'll put it on my to-call list. Oh, and Commander Harris phoned. She's anxious to be reassured that we can handle the Freely case.
You happy now?
Yeah. I asked her to come down and see for herself.
She was only here yesterday.
Yeah, but Jack Meadows wasn't handling a murder inquiry yesterday.
He was looking at me like it was my fault.
Well, he's stressed out.
Yeah, well, he's not the only one.
OK, settle down. Listen up to what we've got so far, OK? Now, Darren and Michael, they were drinking in the tug till 7:30 yesterday evening. Now, apparently when Darren went home, he was well, if not happy. His brother Michael went out drinking with a girlfriend of his for the night. Now, Darren was killed roughly 10 o'clock. It was a single blow with a heavy blunt instrument. There was no sign of a break-in, so we're assuming that he let the attacker in himself. Debbie?
Darren's toolbox was found near the body, so it's possible that a crowbar or tool was used out of it as the murder weapon. We've also got a neighbour who noticed a red car driving quickly away from Darren's flat at around 10. No make or index, though.
KJ Leonard was driving a red hatchback, Gov, when I saw him.
We've also got pathology on the body to suggest that Darren's assailant was an Afro-Caribbean male. Now, we know that the Freelys and the Griffiths were at odds with one another, but there's also hearsay evidence to suggest two strong suspects. Oz Benson, KJ Leonard, both students of Frank Griffiths. Gov?
OK, now, Uniform are searching for the murder weapon, but we've got to get a house-to-house going as well. Now, Sergeant McAllister here's going to be running the office, so all intelligence needs to go through her. D.I. Colin will be doing the tasking, and we've got briefing sheets here if anybody needs them. OK, let's get to it.
Go.
Right, I think it's best if you and Vic pick Griffith up, and I'll send Danny up to get the lads, OK?
OK, go.
Danny, can I have a word? Don't do that to me again.
I didn't do anything, sir.
That conversation should have been reported to me.
I tried to tell you, sir, but you
So
said...
how am I meant to run a murder inquiry when my own people don't tell me what's going on?
Jack? Got a sec? Quick update. I've just found out that Mr. Chandler has invited Commander Harris back to see how you're coping.
You what?
She's concerned, apparently. He thought this was the best way to keep us sweet.
Yeah, I bet he did. Look, if you're in touch with this contact of yours again, I'd appreciate knowing if Chandler takes any more interest, you know, so I can keep on top of things for Friday.
No problem.
Keep trying the press office and give Commander Harris's assistant a quiet call and see how long she's scheduled to visit. Jack, we've got a press conference set for 3 o'clock. You'll need to have a brief statement ready. Oh, and I may need you to talk to some of the community chairs. There's a lot of anxiety about how we're going to be handling this inquiry.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, make it quick.
Look, I'm willing to jump through hoops to solve this murder.
Well, you need to improve your lines of inquiry first.
But I think I deserve a level playing field when it comes to my board.
Meaning?
Meaning, I've heard you've been looking to influence the adjudicating officers.
From who?
A friend.
Jack, I haven't got the clout.
What about Commander Harris for a start?
She's got her own opinion about what happened here.
So whose decision was it to put me in charge of this inquiry?
Take a pill, Jack. Stop worrying about me and get on with the job you're being paid for.
Cass, will you please just shut up? You're driving me mad.
All right, I'm bored.
Yeah, well, only thick people get bored.
Shut it! Hey, did you see those two leaving together last night?
No, did you?
No, but Polly said Vicky did, though.
Might as well split up. We'll get through this quicker.
OK. You feeling all right?
I'm fine. Why?
You look a bit peaky.
Leave that, will you? I'm all right. I'll do the house up here.
OK, good. No problem.
OK, Mr Griffith, so where were you last night between 7 o'clock and 12 o'clock?
I was at home with my daughter.
What, all evening?
Yes, all evening. Except for about 20 minutes when I went out to buy some milk.
And what time was that?
9, 9:30, 10, 10:30. I don't remember exactly what the time was.
And can Melody verify?
Melody is very upset. She's had more than enough of this business. I don't want her dragged into it.
We can check with the shop. Can you remember who served you?
A young woman. She was wearing a badge. I think her name was Yasmin.
Right, let's talk about the Freelys for a bit, shall we? Now, you felt a lot of hostility towards Helen Freely and her 2 sons, didn't you?
Incorrect. I've clearly been a victim of their hostility since Barry Freely's death. I simply want to be allowed to live a life of peace and safety in my own home.
We know that 2 of your students, that's KJ Leonard and Oz Benson, were very angry about the harassment that you and your family have suffered recently, Mr Griffith.
How do you know how they felt?
We've information to suggest that they were planning some sort of revenge against the Freelys.
What information? This is a very poor line of questioning, Mr Meadows. I know absolutely nothing about Darren Freely's death. I've no idea who might have been motivated to murder him or why. And if you have nothing else to present to me, I'd like you to terminate this interview immediately.
Mr Griffith?
No sign of Oz Benson or KJ Leonard, Gov. They're not at college either.
OK, thanks.
Sir?
Yeah?
Cath Rickman's just called in. She says that she's talked to somebody else on the street who remembers a speeding red car driving away from the scene.
Index?
No, but they have got the make and model. Now, I've just checked, and it's the same as one registered to KJ Leonard's mother.
OK, thanks.
Gov.
Is this important?
Just been talking to someone on the house-to-house, Gov. Says he saw a very tall, slim IC3 male wearing a long, dark coat running away from Darren's flat last night.
Time?
10-ish.
Right.
Alex, looking for the DCI.
Morning, Mum. I think he's in custody, sir.
Sir? Mum?
DCI Meadows. I hear Alex has already identified a couple of possible suspects for you.
Well, actually, I'm just about to arrest one of them on suspicion of murder. Did you get what we wanted?
Yeah, got the coat and all the other stuff he was wearing last night. But none of the shoe treads matched the print found at the crime scene.
Well, he probably ditched them. What about a brief?
Well, the parents want Griffiths to represent them for now.
That's all we need. Look, I'm going round to see Helen Freely. Tell her we got somebody in custody.
Have you cleared that, Gov? She is on bail.
I'll catch you later. Hello, Michael. How's your mum?
How do you think? In the kitchen.
What's happening?
Well, there's a couple of things. They've taken your case off the file for now.
I'll be able to go to Darren's funeral, at least.
And we've made an arrest.
Is it Griffiths?
I can't give you any names.
Oh, come on, Jack. You've got to tell me.
It's a young lad, a student of his.
Are you sure?
We've got some pretty strong evidence.
Has the boy admitted it?
Not yet.
Griffiths probably put him up to it.
But we'll find that out at interview.
Duncan's booked him out, Gov.
This investigation is a test we all need to pass, Alex. I need you observing.
Thank you.
Mr. Griffiths, I'm
Spare me the disclaimer, Superintendent.
Duncan.
Sir?
Is it OK if Alex sits in with the DCI on this one?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
OK, we all set?
Duncan's happy to swap with Alex on this one, Jack.
I'm quite happy with Duncan.
Tricky interview.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
And you've only got circumstantial on him at the moment.
Look, I'm the SIO on this case. So just get off my back and let me do my job, sir.
Well, you're looking pleased with yourself.
Well, you must be feeling better.
I wasn't feeling bad.
I didn't tell Tails if that's what you're worried about.
I ain't worried either.
So, you think you let me down? It doesn't matter. There'll be other opportunities.
For what?
Getting to know each other.
I was at home till about 8:30, then I went to a club to check out a DJ.
Can anyone confirm that?
I went with Oz.
What was the name of the club?
The Days.
Did you meet anyone else there? Did you talk to anyone?
No.
What do you think of the Freelies?
I despise them.
Did you decide they needed teaching a lesson?
No.
You talked about getting revenge with us.
Look, I've told you. I was at the Days. I wasn't there.
Now, we have a witness who saw you running away from...
Asked him where he was, he told you. Next question, please.
Pathology have already established that Darren Freely fought an Afro-Caribbean male before he died. What have you got to say to that? We also have a witness who saw someone closely matching your description running away from Darren's flat.
Fitting my description? It could have been anyone.
Well, you're very distinctive looking.
Is that a racist comment?
Come on, KJ, stop playing games and just tell me the truth.
He's answered your question, Mr. Meadows. You've clearly got nothing but circumstantial evidence to connect KJ to the crime. So unless or until you uncover any real evidence, I suggest that you let him go home.
OK, KJ, you can go. And since you insist that you didn't see Darren Freely last night, I take it you won't mind volunteering a DNA sample so we can compare it with tissue taken from the body.
Jack, you did well today.
Well, better than expected. Nothing definite yet, though.
You're winning, anyway. Had a call back from my mate. Mr. Chandler's volunteered to speak for you at your board.
You what?
Could be genuine.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you could turn him down, but it wouldn't look too good, would it? What are you planning to plead on Friday?
Mrs. Freely's just arrived. Needs a word?
OK, Debbie, thank you.
Thank you.
Just come through here, will you? So, what is it?
You've let him go, haven't you, that boy?
Only for now.
The press came round to the house. This is exactly what happened before.
Just keep the noise down, will you? Look, I'll be bringing him back in as soon as the DNA results come in.
You said you were charging him.
No, what I said was...
Oh, don't double-talk me, Jack. I'm not an idiot.
I'm doing my best here.
Do you want your boss to know where you were the other day and what you were doing?
I can't move any quicker than I am doing, Helen. Now, I'm certain we've got the right suspect, but I can't guarantee that we're going to charge him.
I won't let this happen again, Jack. Not to Darren.
Look, Helen, just hang on a second.
You better get a move on. Your time's running out. Ring me with good news in the morning.
Right, I'm buying. What are you having?
Usual, please.
Paul?
I'll have a pint of special, please, Dank.
Special. You waiting for somebody?
I'm just here having a drink.
You can see that.
Well, Mr. Chandler's offered to speak for me at my board.
Oh, that's good, isn't it?
No, it's not, no. Derek Conway thinks he's planning to shaft me. He reckons I should admit lack of supervision and hope they accept mitigation.
Well, maybe he's right. Oh, I don't know.
Probably too late anyway.
How come?
Helen Freely's threatening to do my legs as well.
Hey?
I had a relationship with her. I mean, it wasn't just a fling, you know. It finished quite a while ago.
Oh, well, it's okay if it was quite a while ago.
No, it's not, no. You see, I went round to see her, and I warned her about the oboe and her boys.
You what?
And I went back there, spent half the night there. And now she's threatening to tell Chandler.
You better get a grip of yourself, Gov. I really don't think you should be telling me all this.
Well, you're the only person I can tell. Nobody else will come near me. Do you want a drink?
Come on, Duncan.
I think we should go and get a drink somewhere else. Let's go.
All right, boss.
Morning. Not talking, eh? Only had a few drinks, Laura. It's not a hanging offence. Oh, come on, Laura.
You had a call last night. D.I. Cullen. He said it could wait till morning. You didn't tell me that the murdered boy was Helen Freely's son.
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Well, because I knew how you'd react.
You must have seen her then. Oh, I wish you'd told me, Jack.
Look, it's a murder inquiry, Laura. Just so happens that Helen Freely's involved.
Do you know, that's exactly what you said to me last time. Just before you told me you were thinking of leaving me and your children for her.
It's past history.
And that makes it fine, does it?
Oh, come on.
I just wish you'd show me the respect of telling me you were mixed up with her again.
I'm not mixed up with her again.
I've got to go to work.
Laura.
I'll see you tonight.
What about the black youth?
Is he in custody?
Is he still a suspect?
As I'm sure you can appreciate, I can't give you any details right now. But what I can tell you is that we've made good progress with this case. We've gathered some strong evidence, and I hope to be able to give you more good news by the end of the day. So if there's no more questions, I shall go and see if there's any further developments. Thank you all for your time. Bye-bye.
What's going on?
KJ's results just came in a match, Gov. Mr. Chandler's giving the hands a qualified good news.
And taking the credit.
Want me to go and pick him up?
I'd like to speak to KJ.
He's not here.
Well, his mother told us he was, Mr. Griffith.
Why do you want to see him?
Look, I don't want to argue the toss with you. Just tell me where he is.
Are you threatening me again?
Are you protecting a murderer again? Because if you are, I'll have you arrested now.
Hey!
Leave us alone, Melody!
No, Dad, you don't understand.
So do you know where KJ is?
Melody?
Dad, be quiet. He's gone to the shop. He'll be back in a minute. I can tell you a reason why he had to kill Darren Freely.
OK, now you've had a chance to look at the results from the lab. We've also got some new evidence that gives you a very strong motive for killing Darren Freely. KJ, I think it's time we talked about the truth, don't you?
I lied about not seeing him. I didn't tell you before because I knew what you'd assume about it. I did go to his flat the night he died.
Why?
The other day, I saw Oz having a fight with Melody in the street. When I went to pick him up to go to the club that night, I asked him what the problem was. Melody and I used to go out. I still really like her. He said that he'd seen her and Darren going into his flat. He said they'd been seeing each other for months.
So then what did you do?
I went over to his flat.
What, Darren's flat?
Yeah. I was surprised he let me in.
And then what happened?
I was stupid with jealousy. I told him that I didn't want him having anything to do with her after the trouble his mother had caused her family. He told me he didn't agree with it either, but that it wasn't his fight or Melody's. I pushed him. He took a swing at me, and then he held back. Told me to go. I realised then it was pointless. So I left.
You mean you left the flat and Darren was alive and well?
Yeah. I didn't kill Darren Freely. And that's the truth.
And you believe him?
Yeah, I think I do.
I wouldn't disagree.
So what you're saying is we've been right round the houses and now we're back at square one. A word in my office.
Gov, was Benson's here. He stopped me at the gates. He wouldn't come into the night, but he says he's got something to tell you.
Oz. DC Lennox says you got something to tell us.
KJ never killed Darren Freely. That's the honest truth.
You would say that. He's your mate.
Did KJ tell you what I told him about Darren and Melody?
Yes, he did.
Well, yeah, KJ wasn't the only person I told that night, yeah?
Who else?
Well, after KJ had his barney with Darren, we went back to my house because my folks were out. I went round the corner to get some cans and I saw Michael Freely coming out of the tug. Walked straight over to me, full of brew and verbals.
And?
He started up about the Griffiths and how it's tearing his mum apart. I said it wasn't my problem. He grabbed me and started pushing me around. I thought he was going to do me, so I told him to take up with his brother. You know, since Darren was that close with one of the family, I guess he took my advice.
What?
He went steaming off there, to Darren's place.
Did he actually say he was going to Darren's place?
Yeah. He said he was going to bloody kill him, too.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
It wasn't my problem what the Freely boys did to each other. Not till you locked up KJ for it. I'm going now, yeah?
Gov?
Yeah, you can go, yeah.
Will you let KJ go?
We've got to check out what you've told us first.
Yeah, do that.
Cheers.
Duncan, just hang on, will you? Look, he might have been making all that up just to protect his friend. I need to check it out before Colin and the others know.
You can't be serious. I'm not suppressing evidence.
I'm not asking you to. I just need some time.
What, so you can square it with Helen Freely? No way.
Look, it's my job on the line here, Duncan.
Well, what about my job?
Just give me an hour.
You both wanted upstairs, sir. Looks like Cass Rickman's just brought in the murder weapon.
In the bottom of the last bin we checked.
How far from the crime scene, roughly?
Quarter of a mile, no more.
So what have you got?
A nice blunt instrument covered in blood, Gov.
At least one decent print on it as well.
OK, you can leave that with me. Thanks, Cass. So, where's the DI?
He's downstairs with Danny.
OK, well, there's something else I need to check at the lab, so I'll take this up myself.
Look, I don't mind doing it, Gov.
No, it's all right, no problem.
What, do you want me to ring them, tell them it's on its way?
Look, just give me an hour, Duncan, that's all I want.
I was just going to ring you.
Is Michael in?
No.
Right, I need to look in his room. It's up here, isn't it?
Top of the stairs.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Those Michael's shoes.
Well, I suppose so. Why?
The footprint was found in blood near the body. It matches these. Here, see for yourself. Now, that means that Michael was there, Helen, when Darren died. So where is he? I need to talk to him now.
You can't just come in here and go through my son's stuff.
But just put the shoes down, will you?
They're not yours.
It's all right.
I'd like you to go now, please.
Look, it's not just the shoes, Helen. They found a weapon with prints on. Listen, Melody and Darren, they were secret lovers.
Don't be ridiculous.
Michael found out the night that Darren died. So you've got to face the possibility.
No. No! No! No!
We don't know what happened exactly. There might be an explanation. But I need to talk to him. So you have to tell me where he is, OK?
I've written a letter. It's downstairs. If you arrest Michael, I'm going to tell your boss about everything that went on between you and me.
Look, if he did kill Darren, the evidence is going to show it anyway. I can't just make it vanish.
Why not? You're running the investigation. It's either that, or I'm going to tell them. Oh, please, Jack.
You show them the letter. I'm taking off the case immediately. Somebody else is brought in to deal with it. But if you listen to me and help me find Michael before anybody else does, I promise you, I'll help him as much as I can.
Mum? Up here.
What's going on?
I need to talk to you, Michael, about your brother.
No, hang on, Michael! Let me go! Let me go!
Don't!
You're doing this, Mike! Mum, help me! Get off! It's all I want! Come on.
He said you killed Darren, Mikey. Is that what happened?
Duncan, the DI's been looking for you. He's in there with Chandler.
Duncan, word, please. Any ideas what's happened to the murder weapon?
Sorry, sir?
The one Cass Rickman brought in about 2.5 hours ago.
You're the exhibits officer.
It's gone up to the lab, sir. Mr. Meadows volunteered to take it up. There was something else he wanted to check over with him.
I've just called the lab, hoping they've got some good news for us. They say they haven't got any murder weapon.
Mr. Meadows said he was going to go straight there. Maybe he had a problem. I could give him a ring on the mobile.
It's switched off, same as yours has been for the last hour.
So you've no idea where Mr. Meadows is or what he's been doing?
No idea, sir.
You didn't mean to hurt Darren. He gets so mixed up, Jack. He was thinking of me. Ever since Barry died.
Look, I can't talk about this, Helen.
No, I know.
OK. Now, Michael's had a lot of emotional problems, hasn't he? Ever since Barry died. He's seen doctors, psychologists.
Yes.
And this business with Griffith just stirred it all up again. And when he found out about Darren and Melody, he was overcome with these feelings from the past, his childhood.
That's the truth, Jack.
I know it's the truth. But you've got to make sure that Michael gets that across.
Any news on the DCI, Gov?
Yeah, he's on his way in with a new murder suspect.
Come on, ouch. Take it easy with him, Jim. Park him in custody for a minute.
Sure, sir.
Where's the murder weapon, Gov?
In the boot of my car.
Any good reason for that?
Yeah, I was on the way to the lab. Got a call from Michael, said he wanted to give himself up, so I thought the lab could wait.
Right.
Look, I've got a suspect to book in. He's wrapped in my coat for safety, so get somebody to take it up there, will you?
Sir.
Number 2.
OK, Vicky, I'll take it from here. OK, Matt, that's one to book in for murder. And I'd like the FME brought down.
What, is he hurt?
No, he's emotionally disturbed. I don't think he's fit for an interview.
Well, it looks calm enough to me.
Just take my word for it.
OK, sir. Best err on the side of caution.
Are you sorted now, Gov? Because I've just had a serious interrogation with Mr. Chandler and the DI about where you've been and what you've been up to.
Michael's in custody, the weapon's at the lab, so everything's kosher.
Yeah, I heard Michael confessed.
Yeah, well, he's got some serious emotional problems. I'm waiting for the doc to see him.
What, is that the deal you struck with Helen Freely? She keeps quiet and Michael gets away with diminished responsibility?
There was no deal.
Well, thanks for telling me, Gov.
Look, I'm sorry I dragged you into all this, Duncan. I'm just sorry. I'll try harder in the future. If it turns out I've got a future.
All right.
Come in.
I'm just on my way home, but I thought you might like to know that the FME have confirmed Michael Freely's interview in the morning.
OK, is there any word from the lab?
Well, unofficially, they've confirmed that the print on the weapon is his. We get the official results tomorrow.
It's good work, Jack.
Thank you, sir. Actually, I meant to thank you for volunteering to speak for me on Friday.
It's no problem.
You haven't known me that long, and, well, maybe this result will give you something to go on.
It certainly will, thank you.
Am I interrupting?
No, not at all. Good night, sir.
Good night.
Good result?
Yes, it is.
Fancy a quick pint before home?
Can't, mate. Places to go, people to see.
Right then.
Good night.
I thought you'd be late again.
Well, I solved the case.
Should do you some good on Friday.
Possibly. Although Derek reckons I should change the plea to guilty. In case Chandler's been putting the boot in.
I think you should stick to what you decided, Jack. I'm going to have supper with Teresa. Bill's away. I said I'd keep her company.
Can't you stay here?
I think it's best.
For who?
Look, I just need a bit of space, Jack.
This is still about Helen Freely, isn't it? I've got to see her, Laura. I'm the investigating officer. I mean, what do you want me to do? Communicate by carrier pigeon?
I'm going to have a shower.
Morning. Did you get any sleep?
Not a lot.
Has the custody sergeant told you we're starting the interview shortly?
Yeah.
Right. Now, you remember what you talked about with your mother before I brought you in?
Yeah.
Good.
What was it? What is it? Between you and Mum?
I knew your father well. We were good friends.
Yeah?
Gov, Michael's brief's here. Wants to have a word with you before you start.
OK. All right, Michael. Let's have it.
Hello. Oh, good morning. See me? Well, yes, I suppose so. What was it you wanted to talk about?
Well, your husband, basically, Mrs. Meadows. Now, I realise it's highly unusual, and obviously, if you feel uncomfortable in any way, it just might give me a better perspective, that's all, and be more useful to him tomorrow. Uh-huh. Would you like to come down here? OK. No, that'd be great. Right, well, I'll see you at your house later, then. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.
Chandler?
Tom, please. And thanks for inviting me here, Mrs. Meadows.
Laura, come on in.
Thank you. I hope I haven't messed your day up too much.
No, I often come home for lunch. Work's just around the corner. Would you like a coffee?
Black, no sugar, thank you. Do you mind if I ask what you do for a living?
I'm a primary school teacher. Not very exciting.
No, but it must be very rewarding, working with those young minds and books and poetry.
Do you like poetry?
I haven't really read enough to have an informed opinion.
Sit down.
Thank you.
So, you wanted to talk to me about my husband?
Well, actually, I was rather hoping that it'd be you who'd do the talking. I'm speaking on behalf of Jack at his board tomorrow, and I want to do the best job that I can. But basically, I hardly know the man.
Well, I'm not sure you're seeing him at his best at the moment.
Exactly, and he's keeping me at a distance, understandably. He doesn't really know who his friends are. So I need any inside info or anything that you think's relevant.
Well, I think he's getting on fine, generally. He's as committed to his work as ever. I think he's finding the pressure of the murder inquiry quite a strain.
He did seem quite reluctant to take that on.
Yes, well, he probably felt he had enough to think about with his board coming up.
Of course. And is everything all right at home?
Well, we're still getting used to the quiet with the children gone, but otherwise we're happy.
Great, I'm glad to hear it. So, you think he's up to a new challenge then?
He's not a very young man, Mr. Chandler. And I'd imagine you call him a fairly sort of traditional policeman. But he's not past it yet.
So what happens now?
Well, he'll remain in custody till his first appearance. His brief will organise psychiatric reports. With any luck, the CPS will reduce the charge to manslaughter. He'll go to a psych unit instead of prison. Could be out in a couple of years.
I suppose I should be grateful. Can you give me a call when you know where they're taking him?
I'll drop round.
Call will be fine. Bye, Jack.
I've kept you way too long.
No, it was good to meet you, Mr. Chandler.
Likewise. Say hello to Jack for me.
I will.
Your murder all sorted?
Yep. I'm taking the rest of the day off. Get my head clear for tomorrow.
Good idea. Good luck for tomorrow.
Thanks.
Chandler's going to have to be careful what he says now you got this behind you.
Yeah, well, we'll see tomorrow. Hi.
Hello. What are you doing back?
Thought I'd take the afternoon off. You're running late. It's after 1.
I had a visitor.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Your new boss.
Chandler? What the hell was he doing here?
He wanted to ask me about you.
Well, I didn't think he'd be discussing your knitting with you.
He was here for your benefit, Jack.
Oh, get real, Laura. That guy's got hidden agendas coming out of every orifice.
You're overreacting.
He wants me out!
He doesn't.
And he's probably using whatever you've given him. You didn't say anything about Helen Freely, did you?
Right, that's it. I've had enough.
Well, did you?
What? Abuse your trust like you abused mine.
Look, what did you say?
I'm going back to work. I may well be out tonight.
Look, I need you here. I've got the board tomorrow.
You need to decide who your friends really are, Jack.
It's the DCI's board tomorrow. Wonder what'll happen.
Well, what do you want to happen?
I'll see you guys tomorrow, eh?
Yeah.
See you, Tom.
Later.
Tom.
Leave a message after the tone. Thank you.
Jack, it's me. I'm at Teresa's. I'm going to stay, well, tonight at least. I'll call you tomorrow after you're bored. Hope it's okay.
Morning, Jack.
Sir?
Nervous?
Should I be? Depends what sort of hatchet job you're planning for me.
I don't know what you're expecting in there, Jack, but if you think I'm stupid or obvious enough to try and queer your pitch, you've seriously underestimated me.
Well, it's obvious you don't want me at Sun Hill.
I want a crime manager who's fast enough to keep up. You really think you're up to that job?
I'd like to be given a fair chance.
You sure about that? Because it's not going to get any easier. I'm going to be kicking your ass morning, noon and night.
I'm prepared to work hard, sir.
I think you're tired, Jack. And I think you're probably past it despite what your wife says. And I haven't got the will or the resources to carry you for very long.
So, if I survive?
Oh, you'll survive. My research tells me you've got the majority of the adjudicating officers on your side. And I'll be in there batting for you.
So, if you don't want me, why support me?
It's called politics, Jack.
Will I have a job to come back to?
Until you screw up badly enough for me to justify putting you out to pasture. Which you will. Soon enough. Good luck, Jack.